Ok, budsjettet til GTA 6 ut fra hva vi vet på $2 billioner. Det vil altså si med dagens kurs over 20 milliarder norske kroner. Det er ganske insane. Videoen jeg tenkte skulle reagere til og sjekke ut heter GTA 6 $2 billioner budget might be hiding something. Litt spent på hva den handler om, og eventuelt hvilke info som er der, så vi tar oss og sjekker den ut. Videoen er fra en YouTuber som vi har sjekket ut før. Han heter Sov. Jeg synes han lager ganske bra og informative GTA 6-videoer. Legger link til videoen, også til kanalen hans i beskrivelsen, så gjerne sjekk den ut. Gjerne trykk en like, gjerne abonner hvis du er ny på kanalen, hvis du liker den type content. Let's roll the movie.
$2 billion for one game. That number hit me, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since. Everyone's hyper-focused on the map, the trailers, the leaks, and for good reason. I mean, I've been doing it too. But what if all that is just surface level? This game reportedly cost $2 billion. Let that sink in for a second. $2 billion.
Og jeg begynte å tenke på det samme. Det er helt insane. Det er ingen annen spill i historien som har vært i nærheten av hva det her koster. Så jeg litt sånn, jeg tror han kom inn på noe av de tingene her. Det må være noe mer. Jeg vet ikke hva skal jeg si. Det må være noe mer enn et spill. Det må være mer, eller bare en multiplayer, bare en singleplayer. Det blir feil å si bare, for det kommer ikke til å bli bare, men ja.
And we've seen zero official gameplay. So either Rockstar has completely lost their minds,
maybe,
or they're building something way bigger than anybody's talking about. I'm Sav. This ain't your average YouTube clickbait. Let's have a chat. Okay, $2 billion is just a ridiculous number. I mean, you could fund 10 Avengers Endgames with that.
Det er så insane. Tenk 10 Avengers Endgame. Det er faktisk insane at det blir investert så mye i et videospill. Det er liksom, ja.
That is 40 AAA titles like The Last of Us Part 2. You could even buy the Los Angeles Clippers, the New York Mets, or the Tennessee Titans with $2 billion.
Yep.
And what have we seen? 2 trailers and a handful of screenshots. So where's all that money going? GTA 5 still works. It's functional, fun, the scale is impressive, but you can feel its age. It looks like a game from 2013. Still, you don't spend $2 billion just to modernize a game from 2013. You spend that kind of money when you're trying to reinvent how everything works underneath. And that's what it feels like Rockstar's doing. I don't think they're making just a game here. I think they're building a new experience entirely. And if that's true, I think it changes everything. And here's the thing. I've been digging into this game for months. I've seen every leaked clip, every trailer frame, every rumor that's even slightly believable, every fake leak, every real leak. I've picked apart all the screenshots, rewatched all the footage, zoomed in, enhanced, paused, rewatched, then did it all again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. So when I say I think there's something deeper going on here, I'm not just guessing or throwing out hype. I really think Rockstar is building something that they haven't fully shown us yet.
Ja. Jeg tenker også det. Altså uansett, si man tar GTA 5 da, og ut for hva man forventer av GTA 6, selvfølgelig større map, bedre grafikk, kanskje en enda større story, alle de tingene der. Men det koster ikke 20 milliarder. De bruker ikke 20 milliarder på det. Det er liksom, det er noe mer. Det er absolutt noe mer her, så vi har ikke idé om hva det er.
Now, to be fair, this level of silence is totally normal for Rockstar. They're not going to drop gameplay early. They don't do press demos. They don't need to, not when they have people like us. We probably won't see actual gameplay for another 6 to 9 months, maybe longer. But even knowing that, something still feels different this time. Because the scale of what they're teasing, the tech, the world, the systems, it all hints at something way beyond a traditional sequel. I don't think they're just holding back some gameplay mechanic. I think they're holding back the larger scope of what this project actually is. And with a $2 billion budget on the table, that mystery starts to feel a whole lot heavier. I don't think we're just waiting on a game here. I think we're waiting to see what Rockstar's really been building for the last 12 years. So let's talk about it. Where does that kind of money actually go? Because yeah, the game looks incredible. The lighting, the reflections, the weather, it's beautiful. Everything we've seen so far looks really sharp. But that's not $2 billion.
Right.
You don't spend that kind of money just to make things look nice. I think you spend that kind of money to make everything feel connected, to build systems that make the world run on its own. At least that's what it seems like. And look, we don't know yet. Nobody does, not until we get real gameplay. But based on what Rockstar's done in the past, and based on what we've seen with some of the patent work for the last 5 years, it wouldn't be crazy to think they're pushing that even further. For example, GTA 5 gave us 3 playable characters in a city that more or less felt alive, even if it was more of an illusion. Red Dead Redemption 2 gave us a more personal experience, NPCs with daily routines, characters that reacted to your choices. So where is GTA 6 going? We're seeing background moments, little gestures, dynamic crowds, subtle chaos, the kind of stuff that might be running on systems that we haven't seen before. I mean, it doesn't feel scripted. I know it's a trailer, but it feels like a system that's running under the hood.
Den eneste tingen jeg kan tenke meg på noe som de kan ha brukt ekstremt mye penger på, det han er inne på, det med skripting. En eller annen form for dynamisk AI-skripting som gjør at ingenting vil føles ut som det er skriptet. Alt vil føles veldig random, dynamisk ut, hvis du skjønner hva jeg mener. En eller annen sinnssyk, altså det at alle NPC, alle events, altså alt på en måte er styrt av AI, og det vil være på en måte en unik opplevelse for hver enkelt spiller, og utover hva de gjør, og så videre.
And maybe it is.
Det kan være noe som kan ha blitt brukt veldig, veldig mye penger på.
Maybe it isn't. But if Rockstar is building that kind of world, one where those little details just happen, then yeah, maybe that's where some of the money is going. We don't know for sure until we actually play it, but if any studio would go this far, it's probably Rockstar. And that's the part that I keep coming back to. If this really is a $2 billion game, it can't just be about one story, or one city, or even one release. That kind of money usually means you're building for the long haul. But I don't think it's just about infrastructure or tools. I mean, it could be, sure, but it could also be something we're not expecting. Something big, something that nobody's ready for. We've seen studios spend huge money trying to future-proof their tech, but not $2 billion. That's beyond ambition. And the deliberate silence, no previews, no interviews, no roadmap, everything's hush-hush. Just 2 trailers, a handful of screenshots, and the sense that there's way more going on behind the curtain. Now, I'm not saying that GTA 6 is hiding some crazy twist, or secret mode, or wild feature. But come on, with that kind of budget, with this much time in development, there's probably something that we haven't even considered yet, or moreover, something that we have. Maybe some of these crazy theories are right. Maybe we are getting a second city. Maybe we are getting part of South America. Maybe we are getting some extra playable protagonists. I mean, all of that is...
Men det er også det, uansett om... Det er garantert noen store surprises her, med spillet som ikke vi vet. Det kan være en ekstra by, det kan være alt mulig, men uansett, det forsvarer ikke et budsjett på over 20 milliarder. Det er noe mer.
Possible with a $2 billion budget, and that's all I'm saying. And Rockstar's not going to show any of that in a trailer, especially not 12 months before the game comes out. They're going to wait until the last couple of months, drop a bomb on the internet, and send hype through the ceiling right before the game releases. And that's the part that really has me curious. Not just how big the game is, but what are they not showing us? $2 billion, 10 years of development, dozens of studios all over the world, all building towards something that we don't fully understand. And that's what makes this so interesting. Because no matter how polished the trailers look, no matter how confident Rockstar seems, this is still uncharted territory. No game has ever launched with this much on the line. And while Rockstar has never missed before, this level of ambition raises the stakes in a whole new way. So if they do pull it off, if they really are sitting on something bigger than anybody expects, then GTA 6 might not just be the most expensive game or expensive piece of media ever made, it might be the one that redefines everything that comes after it. For context, GTA 5 reportedly costs around $265 million back in 2013. If you adjust that number for inflation, That's about $380 million today. And when you compare that to the $2 billion price tag for GTA 6, you're looking at a 423% increase in...
Og det det som så sykt. For at, altså, hvis man ser på hva de på en måte har... Greit, nå har de bygd på GT5 en del i ettertid når det gjelder online og sånt, men altså, mappet det samme. Altså, de tingene, det så insane stor forskjell. Det nesten helt ubegripelig.
Spending. So let me ask you this. If Rockstar is spending 4 times more than they did last time, does that mean we should expect 4 times as much from the final game? Maybe more? Because this isn't just about delivering a great game at this point. That's pretty much a given with Rockstar. It's about justifying a level of investment that the industry's never seen before. I mean, what's the one thing that Rockstar always delivers? A genre-defining, award-winning experience that resets the bar for the entire industry for the next decade. They deliver on expectations every time. So if that's the baseline, what does it mean when Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Take-Two Interactive, says that GTA 6 will exceed expectations? Well, on its own, that sounds like marketing talk. But combined with everything else we know, the silence, the scale, the timeline, and the $2 billion budget, it starts to sound like something very real and very interesting. And I, for one, can't wait to see what it actually means. Where do you guys think $2 billion is being spent? Let me know in the comments. What are they holding back? What haven't we seen yet? And if you want to go deeper, I've got a full playlist breaking down the trailers, leaks, the patents, everything we've found so far. You can click on it right here. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
All right, det var det. Jeg synes det var en interessant video, og det litt sånn når jeg så videoen selv, tenkte ok, denne må jeg se, og jeg har liksom tenkt litt selv på det her med ok, det koster det faktisk så insane, budsjettet så insane, og det begynte å se litt på tallet sammenlignet med andre utgivelser. Det bare helt insane. Så det blir bare vanvittig spennende å se hva det de kommer med her. Jeg tror uten tvil at det blir noe vi ikke har sett in gaming før. At vi får en story mode, en online del, helt sikkert, men jeg tror det blir noe mer også. Det er vanskelig å si hva. Kan være at veldig mye, som jeg sa tidligere, av pengene går til teknologien. Så vi får rett og slett bare se. Det begynner uansett å nærme seg. Det stund til ennå, men det begynner å nærme seg. Så vi får bare følge med. Det vil nok komme mer og mer info, leaks, etter hvert som månedene går nå, fremover mot release. Uansett, tusen takk for at du så på denne videoen. Gjerne trykk en tommel opp hvis du er hyped for GTA 6. Gjerne abonner hvis du er ny. Har du spørsmål, kommentarer til videoen, gjerne still de i kommentarfeltet under. Vi snakkes. Ha det bra.